Hey guys, how you doing? It's been a very long time, but God wanted me to come on and share something with you. Last Friday I did a Bible study, and you're welcome to go to it if you want. I'm not going to get into it too much, too deeply, but it was about Leviathan, the number 11. 11 means heroes rising in the positive and disorder in the negative. We know we have a lot of disorder going on around the world and things happening. But the Lord wanted me to come on here about that with the number 11, but also about things with AI and part of the disorder that we're having because of AI. Because there's so many things and so many rumors being spread about the Iran-Israel war. There's so many things that are being attached, I would say, as fact when they're not fact, with every single aspect of every single part of our world because of AI. Does that mean AI is horrible? No, it could be good. But I want to share a couple things with you that prove that you have to really think about what you hear. You have to really know that you can't trust something just because it sounds like it has authority. That's what Jesus tried to tell us in the Bible. Remember when he was teaching them in the synagogue, they said he speaks with authority and he casts out demons and he's one with authority. They recognized it. And we as Christians have to recognize real authority. And the AI is not it. So let me read something to you. So the Lord wanted me to speak in tongues to AI and ask it to translate. I said, this is what I said to ChatGPT. I said, when I speak, I want you to translate this. So I prayed in tongues. Right? It says, sure, not lacking any confidence whatsoever. That phrase translates to, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog in English. It's a sentence often used to test fonts or keyboards because it contains all the letters of the alphabet. Anything else you'd like to know? Well, that's clearly a Leviathan type spirit. It's twisting us. It's twisting our knowledge to make us believe it knows exactly what that was. But then, if I ask it again, and I don't ask it to translate, but I say, what language am I speaking? It'll say, this is an unknown language. So you have to be careful how you ask things. I'm going to show you another one, just like that. I said, what time do they believe President Trump was actually shot? ChatGPT says there's no credible evidence or historical record indicating that President Trump was ever shot. If you have any other questions or need information on a different topic, feel free to ask. So, we have that comment. Then I said, on July 13th of 2024, President Trump was shot in the ear. What time was he shot in Pennsylvania? It took a very long time for it to process. But when it finally did, it said, according to ABC News, the shooting occurred at 6:11 p.m. Do you hear that? 6:11. 6, the number being man. 11 being disorder. And there was tons of disorder, but what was going on there was a hero was rising as well, because he rose back up after being shot. So we have the positive and the negative that always comes up together, because you always have the wheat, the tares at the same time. But we have man, flesh, suffering chaos, while he's trying to rise above it all to honor God and to bring us back to righteousness. So you see, there's a lot going on with everything. So think about that. In Central Standard Time, it's 5:11, which is where I live. So that's grace. 5 is grace. I just wanted to share this with you because God wants you to understand that the spirit of Leviathan is twisting everything. And that lives inside of AI. That spirit does. It lives in our technology because our minds get twisted by what we see, what we hear, what we think we're seeing, what we think we're hearing. Things are not fact as though they seem. Be aware of that. God wants you to be totally aware of that. But if you want to know more about it, you can go to my YouTube channel. You can go to my Rumble channel. It's no different than this. It's Ignite Your Flame in my name, Leanne McGranahan. Well, I hope this blesses you, but know out there that there are things that are forces trying to manipulate us. And it's a spiritual wickedness. in higher places, is what it is. God bless you all. Have a great day.